warrior.
Hey guys, welcome back. This time we're going to talk about positioning. If you still don't know what the mechanics of the gates are, you can check out my channel and I have a short video regarding the gates and its mechanics. I hope you're able to get into the gates and have fun. Now, if you're asking how to get a better chance of winning the gates, quick tip guys, it's positioning. I can never stress enough to my teammates that positioning can make or break your team. Alright then, how can we work out the positioning? Positioning always depends on what composition your team is running and what role you're gonna play. So let's start with a basic composition. For me, a basic composition is a front to back build, a damage over time composition, or as they call it in the game, DOT or DOT. So this composition usually comes with a tank that has some CC that can help the team kite. A halberd or carrying collar, a curse, a regular bow, a light crossbow, a heavy crossbow, or a fire. And last but not the least, a healer, preferably in nature. Nature one-handed healer. And holy works too. Anything would work, just as long as it's one tank, one bruiser, two range, and one healer for the dot comp. Here's a clip to show how you can position yourself. At this part of the clip, my team and I are getting ready to engage with the opposing team. As you can see our positioning, we are spread out. Each player has their own side. Tank and bruiser are positioned in the front, behind them is the ranged DPSs, and behind the ranged DPSs is the healer. Take note that the both ranged DPS has their own side and is far apart as possible, but still in the range of the healer. As we continue with the clip, notice the tank and the bruiser went closer to the opponent to initiate the fight, and that the ranged DPSs didn't go in front of the tank and the bruiser and maintain their position apart from each other. Take note as well that the healer did not overextend and maintain his position behind the ranged DPSs. Once the opposing team targeted me, the tank and bruiser collapsed from the opposing backline to help me to get a better position. This is what they call peel. As you can see, we still maintained our distance from each other. Throughout the duration of the fight, the main target was me. They are pressuring the main damage dealer so that I would try to get a better position every time. Notice every time I'm moving, I'm not dealing any damage. In that few seconds of movement could have been converted to damage if I wasn't the target. So always keep in mind that every movement you're doing can be converted to damage if you're in the right position. This would significantly help your team. Alright guys, let's look at this in a different angle. Quick tip guys, screen angle is another way to get advantage for a fight. I'll touch base with that in a different video. As you can see in this clip, we're so far apart from each other. We have good spacing. The only thing that I can see is that our healer is in front of the ranged DPSs and is too close to the tank. Because he was close to the tank, the opposing tank saw the opportunity to take the advantage of the extended healer, and he was able to ensnare both the healer and the tank. Luckily, I was able to cleanse to get him out of the predicament. We were able to stabilize our position once again, but after a few seconds we clumped up. This is a big mistake, especially if you're up against an AoE damage dealer. And we clumped up once more due to a miscommunication regarding the Judicator armor. And the opposing tank saw the opportunity and took advantage of that. And because I used my cleanse for the healer earlier, I don't have anything to save us this time around. Always remember that clumping or stacking with your teammate is another mistake that many HellGaters do. It can be easily avoided by communicating with your teammate on which side which player is gonna take. Make sure you're at the optimal position before you fight and would most likely give you and your team a better chance of winning. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Hope you're able to take away some information that can assist you in your ventures to the gates. If you find this video helpful, please send a like my way. If you think I'm missing something or anything that I can prove on, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the gates.